Ta-da, we're back. This is like episode 6, and yeah, the views are going down, but the recordings are still going up.
Yep.
So, yeah, we're back. Me and moustapha.diawara.
Yep.
And we're excited. A lot has happened in like the last couple of weeks, and we've kind of just been chilling.
Yeah. Nothing much. By the way, the next podcast or video that you guys see is going to be a lot better audio and quality from this side. Let me just say that. I'm making moves right now.
Are you teasing them?
Yeah.
To all you 10 people that listen to us.
Yeah. The audio is going to get better, and the quality will for sure get better. Just wait for it.
Oh, and we might actually be having video soon because someone might be getting video editing software.
Yeah. You guys have to watch out for us.
Uh-oh.
Here we come.
Here we go. Ready or not? What's that song by the Fugees?
The Fugees?
You don't know the Fugees?
No.
Dude, they're like a legendary rap group.
Nope.
I
promise I don't.
Oh my god, dude. It's like Ready or Not. Wait. The song is called Ready or Not. It's like Ready or Not. You can't find us? Something like that. It's Lauryn Hill?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she was in there. Wyclef Jean was in there. It was like the OG rap group, and it was like the best group of all time. Like, or not the best. Okay, maybe not the best group of all time, but it was like a really, really good rap group.
Yeah, never heard of him. That's crazy,
dude.
I'll look into that, Addy.
Oh my god, dude! How do you not?
Sorry, sheesh. God. All right, well, we really got sidetracked.
Well, nothing new there.
Addy, go ahead and introduce us to our first topic.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Okay, I meant the first one, Addy.
That's the first one.
No, shut up. We're moving past this.
I don't have a checklist. That's the first one that came to mind. No, I don't.
Screenshots. You showed it to me.
All right, screenshot. Oh, you want to go to my most recent screenshot?
No, let's start from the first screenshot you took.
Okay, give me a second.
I hate you, Addy.
I just opened up my screenshots, and it's just a picture of Jimmy Garoppolo and Kira Mia.
Just be quiet.
Scrolling down. And this is kind of minor news, but Grizzlies trade Ben McLemore and Deonta Davis to the Kings for Garrett Temple.
Yeah, that one's kind of sad because I always thought like Ben McLemore had so much like potential and stuff. I think the Kings just kind of like destroyed all potential he had.
You mean the Grizz? Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, you're right.
He played for the Kings first. I swear, like I swear they stunted his development so much. It's crazy. I feel like if he actually played for like the Celtics or the Spurs or some reasonable organization, he could have been like a solid like player, or maybe even an all-star. Like I don't know, but I feel like just playing for the Kings, just like that's what I hate. Like when you just get drafted by a god awful team that just doesn't know how to develop players or how to work with players and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think it's more of like using the player's strengths to their advantage. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and not just forcing them to be the first scorer or anything.
Yeah,
because I don't even know what Ben McLemore's stats were at when he was at Kansas. But from just the top of my head, he seemed to be like, and just like a Andrew Wiggins with less of like a shooting touch.
Yeah,
like he was just extremely athletic.
Yeah,
I mean he's had a decent like off the bench player season or like career with Sacramento. 9 points, honestly, 12 points, 8 points, 8 points, and then this past year, well, I guess he's already been on Memphis, or maybe no, in this past year with Memphis because he's going back to the Kings, is 8 points again. So I mean, he's not awful, but he's definitely not living up to the expectations.
Yeah, he could have been so good. I swear, I hate like teams like Sacramento who just don't know what to do. That makes me mad. Well, let's move on to the next one.
When you look at his Kansas stats, like. He was a decent shooter. 50% from the field, 42 from 3, 16 points per game.
He shot 90 from the or around like high 80s, low
90s. 87 from free throw, which means he can shoot actually.
Yeah, so like he was a 50, 40, 90 player.
This was the completely messed up draft too.
Messed up draft.
Yeah, because he was drafted in 2013.
Yeah. Oh, the lockout season?
No, the first draft pick was the greatest player of all time.
2013. Was that Anthony Bennett?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Oladipo, Otto Porter, Cody Zeller, Alex Len. Otto Porter's good.
Alex Len is just a walking like poster waiting to happen. Okay, keep going.
He was drafted for his size. That's all.
Yeah.
I can't even believe he was drafted for and then it was Nerlens Noel, Macklemore, Kentavious Caldwell Pope, Trey Burke, C.J. McCollum, Michael Carter Williams, Steven Adams, Kelly Olynyk, Shabazz Muhammad, Giannis, Lucas Nogueira, Dennis Schroeder, Shane Larkin, then a bunch, and then there's Tony Snell, Gorgie Dang, Tim Hardaway Jr., Reggie Bullock, Andre Roberson, Rudy Gobert. Some guy who's yet to even play in the NBA yet. I don't know why.
What's his name?
Livio Jean-Charles, drafted by the Spurs. Come on, dude. Alan Crabb. Okay. I'm just seeing if there's any actually really good players down here. Mike Muscala. He was moved in that Carmelo trade that we'll talk about in a second.
Yeah.
Peyton Siva. He was good on Louisville when he played back then. So I mean, they've got some okay,
Yeah. That's still it's a shame what happened with Ben McLemore.
I mean, maybe he can get it back. Maybe not, but
he can probably be a solid off the bench player at this point. But he could have been better.
Yeah, and the top comment on that Facebook post was the Kings continue to confuse all of NBA fans.
Yep.
Whatever. Alright, so the next screenshot I have, we're going to be jumping from sport to sport, but whatever. The next screenshot I have is Liverpool's potential starting 11. And I want you to react.
Okay.
So a goalkeeper, Alisson, which is not confirmed. The back four.
Okay.
The back four is Trent Alexander-Arnold, Dejan Lovren, Van Dijk, and Robertson. Yeah, is their other wing? The other wing back. I don't know.
The right back.
Is it I don't ever know which one's the right back. I think it's their left back. Is it looking from
Isn't Van Dijk? Oh no, Van Dijk's center back.
Oh yeah, he's definitely center back. Because he's actually not that fast. Is it Is it based on the from where the goalie is looking, or the opposing striker is looking?
Based from the goalkeeper.
Okay, so yeah, Robertson's left back. And then the midfield, so they're running a 4-3-3. So then the midfield is Keita, which is now confirmed, Fabinho, and Henderson. And then the strikers are Salah, Firmino, Mane. I think it's a good team.
Okay. If Alisson just plays a solid goalkeeper role, their defense is iffy. I wouldn't say it's bad because they have Van Dijk. I don't know much about Robertson.
Lovren's not awful.
Yeah, no, Lovren's not bad.
And Trent Alexander-Arnold would have I would have thought he would have gotten more playing time in the World Cup, but that would mean they're giving definitely instead of Ashley Young.
Yeah, definitely
in that game where he just got trashed against Croatia. So definitely in that game, but he's a good wing back to I feel this is exactly how they kind of play exactly how England plays. Just have Robertson and Alexander-Arnold just going up and down the pitch, just crossing balls in. Keita's good. I've never sold on Jordan Henderson. I never think he's that good. That might be just my inherent bias. I don't know. But I don't think Jordan Henderson is that good.
He's all right. I mean, there's always the memes of Henderson and everything, and I understand where you're getting that from. But he's he's a solid English player.
Yeah. But solid English player is not necessarily a player you'd want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He
gets the job done.
Yeah, he gets the job done, but your center midfielder needs to do more than just get the job done. I would be satisfied if my right back or left back just got the job done, but no one else on the team. You know what I mean? Definitely if I'm trying to get the Premier League.
Okay.
I don't know much about Fabinho, and then Salah, Firmino, Mane. That's amazing up top.
Yeah.
That's like perfect too. Salah and Mane on the wings, and Firmino up top. And Mane just got the number 10 with the Coutinho finally officially like gone for the whole season. So Mane got moved to number 10.
I mean, Jurgen Klopp is going to figure out a way to
Jurgen.
It's Jurgen.
Yeah,
oh,
J's are like why?
Yeah, I know. Okay, don't have to teach me German, Addy.
I don't know any Germans.
Klopp is going to figure out a way to make it like work. I mean, look what he did last season. Like, if you would have told me, like, Salah would have scored, like, what was it, 42, 41 goals?
Yeah, something like
41. That. Like, that's insane. Like, I feel, okay.
Wait, there's a lot of static noise coming from your end.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I know why. Okay, sorry.
Were you moving around?
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
I just think, I think that he can tactically get this team, like, they can definitely make us, like, a run to be like Premier League title contenders for sure. Like, I have no doubt about that. Even with like the question marks about like Henderson, the midfield, a little bit of their defense. Like, I still think like in the end, like he can figure out a way to like, okay, this might be a little bit of a stretch, but he's kind of like Brad Stevens, how the way that he can make anybody like a rotation player and like get the most out of a player. If you see what I'm saying. Klopp, yeah. Maybe not to the extent of Stevens, but like to somewhat, he can figure out a way to get the most out of a player and make them productive on a field. If you get what I'm saying. Yeah,
I get what you're saying. Right now, I think the strongest lineups right now, or I'm pretty sure. So Chelsea have lost Courtois. Yeah, and they'll probably lose Hazard.
Yeah.
So I think Chelsea is not even top 3 lineups.
Mm-hmm.
Because they might even lose Willian too, and with all of them,
where's Willian having a transfer
linked to Barcelona?
Oh my God, Barcelona!
But they might not want him anymore once they got that other guy. I forgot who it is.
The Malcolm.
Nice. No? Yes. Yeah. Because of Malcolm, they might not want Willian. But Morata, even though he was kind of bad this year, he's still a decent striker, and he's now probably going to Dortmund, right?
Who?
Alvaro Morata. Oh, now he's linked to AC Milan, so something's going on there.
Yeah, he's the question mark too.
Yeah, but Higuain might be coming to Chelsea. So, stuff is happening at Chelsea. But still, number one talent-wise is, in my mind, Manchester City.
Yeah.
Because now they have...
I think it might be Man United.
No, not yet. Not yet. Because now Man City's got Mahrez too.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't lost anybody. I don't know, man. Yeah, and they've got Sané, De Bruyne, Gabriel Jesus, Walker, Ederson, John Stones.
Okay. If Man United gets Alexandro, would that change your mind?
Oh wait, let me just look up Man United players. Just so I can have them all just looking at me at once. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fred, Pogba, Martial. They'll probably lose Martial.
That's not a big deal anymore. Martial kind of fell off from where he's been.
Alex Sanchez, De Gea, Lukaku, Lingard, Rashford, Juan Mata, Marcus Rojo. He's probably leaving.
Rojo?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of the 3 center backs, so it's either Rojo, Bailly, or someone else that I can't name off the top of my head. Smalling. That have to go. In my opinion, I would push Smalling out, but I guess they don't want Rojo. Let me look at Man City. Let me look at Man City, please.
Griezmann?
If they can get him.
Yeah, Griezmann. Okay,
Griezmann just re-signed with Atletico.
Yeah, I know. Oh, no, he didn't?
Yes, he did. He did the giant press conference during the World Cup.
Oh, yeah, he did. You're right. Okay, you're right. So, they have Pogba, they have Lukaku, they have De Gea, who will bounce back. I know he had a crappy
he's a world-class keeper.
Yeah. They have... Who else?
Who? Man United?
Eric Bailly, he's good.
Eric Bailly. Now they've got Fred.
Yes.
Sanchez, Lukaku, Lingard, Rashford.
Yeah.
They're very attacking based.
Marcus Rashford.
That's the weakness with Man United. They're not very good defensively. You know what I mean?
I mean, aren't they targeting like out? Yeah, they're trying to make defensive moves.
They're trying to get Alexandro, and I don't know if they
do. But my question to you is, if they do get Alexandro, would that change your mind about Manchester City?
Like how good the best? Like which team is the best overall?
Yes.
I'm looking at Manchester City's players: Mahrez, Sané, Aguero, De Bruyne, Jesus, Sterling, Ederson, Silva, Claudio Bravo, John Stones, Gundogan, Benjamin Mendy's on this team too. Kyle Walker. Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
What?
No, it's like I didn't know this team was that stacked.
I mean, they're the rich kids of the Premier League.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think they need 2 pieces. I think United needs 2 pieces. Because I think if Man City would have made no moves this year, I think it would have been fine with just Sandro. But they've gained Mahrez, which is arguably one of the best players in the whole Premier League. So Sandro
that's a hot take.
No, it's not. Riyad Mahrez definitely is one of the best players in the Premier League. Okay, now we're going to have to go through this. Okay, here we go. I'm not dropping that. Okay, let's go to the EPL table.
Okay.
I'm not dropping this.
Is it hot in here? Is it just me?
It's just you, dumbass. Okay, let's see. I think it's fair to say that the best players is going to be in Man City, United, Tottenham, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, Leicester, and that's going to be it, at least for what we're talking about, right?
Okay.
So, let's see. Let me write these down. Man City have... Let me split the screen so I can type and look at the same time. So, let's just say, like, players that are in the realm of best overall, right?
Okay.
So, Leroy Sané, yes?
In the realm of what?
Like top 15, top 10 players in the league.
Okay.
I'm saying yes to Leroy Sané.
Okay, that's fine.
Aguero, I don't know anymore.
Yes, he is.
I guess he still does get stats. So, you know what I mean?
Yes.
De Bruyne, even though he had not a great end of World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
Gabriel Jesus, even though he had a horrible World Cup.
There's Pogba.
Wait, I'm just going Man City right now.
Oh, okay.
Raheem Sterling, no. I wouldn't. There's 3 strikers before him on his own team. I wouldn't put him in top 15 overall.
Okay.
I'll just write him down anyway. Ederson, yes. And then David Silva. I'll just write down Kyle Walker. Yeah, because I like Kyle Walker more than John Stones.
Okay.
And then Man United players. Pogba. Sanchez. Lingard. Rashford. De Gea. Yeah, Lingard.
Top 15?
I'm just writing down players right now. So then we can eliminate.
Okay.
De Gea. Lukaku.
Yes.
Fellaini.
Shut up. No. Don't even shut up. No.
Bailly?
No.
He hasn't proved it yet.
He's good, but he's not top tier yet.
Yeah, he hasn't proved it yet. I would put Juan Mata in there, actually.
Okay.
I think he's like bottom of top tier. So that's all of Man United's players. And then Chelsea. Hazard. Willian. Courtois. Conte.
Yes, for sure.
Not that new guy they got, Jorginho, because we don't know how good he is.
Mm-hmm.
Not Giroud, not David Luiz, not Fabregas, not Caballero, not Victor Moses, not Marcus Alonso, not Pedro, not Ruben Loftus-Cheek. I think that's it.
Okay.
I would actually arguably put Michy Batshuayi in there, but that's because I'm super biased towards him.
Okay.
Anyway, so now on to Arsenal. Ozil.
Yes.
See, that's a recent signing. Aubameyang.
Yes.
And that Socrates is a recent signing. Not Aaron Ramsey. Not Granit Xhaka. Koscielny, Ospina. Yeah, I was just going through the list and getting to Mkhitaryan. Lacazette.
Yeah.
Or as JJ says, Lacazette. Hector Bellerin.
Okay.
And I think that's all for Arsenal.
Okay. Peter Cech?
No. He's dropped off.
Hater.
Let me look. So now to Tottenham. That's going to be Kane.
Yeah.
And Son. And Lloris. That's it.
What about you don't like Ali?
Oh, I didn't even think of Ali.
Wow.
And then Dele Alli. Let's see. Now Liverpool. Sane. I'm not Sane. Mane.
Salah.
Firmino. Or Firmino. Not Firmino. Firmino.
Shut up.
No, technically it is. Because there's no HO on the end. It's just O. Because I mispronounced it too. Who else on that team? I think that's it. For right now.
Van Dijk?
That's a stretch.
Okay, fine. We can leave him out.
Okay. And then, so we've done all the top 6 teams. Can you think of anyone else just as a single person? And Mahrez and Vardy.
Okay. Oh, nope. Never mind.
Shaqiri?
I was about to say freaking Payet, and then I forgot that he went to France.
Shaqiri actually has the most chances created all year.
Okay, put him in there.
Yes, my bias shows through once again. I think that's everyone. Because all the other teams are like good, solid players, but not like superstar. Oh, maybe Zaha? No,
I don't think top tier.
Yeah, he's not top tier yet. And he might be leaving soon.
Yeah.
Okay, so... why did I do this in the browser? So I'm just going to read off names and you just tell me when to delete somebody.
Okay.
Sane, Aguero, De Bruyne, Jesus, Sterling, Ederson.
Sane, get him out.
Who, Sane?
Sane.
Jeez.
Leroy Sane? Yeah, not yet.
Aguero.
He's coming soon, though.
Alright. Are you doing this based off last season or like combined last season and career?
Last season.
Okay. Wait, okay, I'm not going to dispute that then. Aguero, De Bruyne, Jesus, Sterling, Ederson, Silva.
Get Jesus out of there.
That one I can't. I agree with. Okay, you've done 2 deletions, whatever the word is. I'm going to take David Silva out.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I'm going to take Kyle Walker out.
Yep.
I'm going to take Raheem Sterling out.
Yeah.
So Aguero, De Bruyne, Ederson for Man City.
Okay.
And then we're on to United. Pogba, Sanchez, Lingard, Rashford, De Gea.
Get Lingard out.
If you get Lingard out, you're taking Rashford out with him.
No.
Yes.
That is not true.
Yes.
Rashford is better than Lingard.
Talent-wise, yes, but Lingard plays better.
I don't believe that at all.
I think Lingard plays better for Man United. He's more vital to their success than Rashford is.
Vital? No.
Yes, he starts for them in mid.
Okay, well that's because Rashford's kind of not. I mean, he has to kind of like play in the for now in the shadow of Lukaku. Well, Lingard gets to shine more in his position, but in terms of we're comparing player to player, who is better? You can't tell me that you Lingard.
I really like Jesse Lingard.
Okay, fine, keep him.
I'm just looking at Rashford and Lingard's stats. Let's see. So Lingard had 13 more minutes played in the Premier League last season, and he had 8 goals and 5 assists, and Rashford has 7 goals and 5 assists. So they're pretty much even, with Lingard having a slightly higher player rating.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're pretty even.
Maybe if Rashford had the extra 13 minutes, he could have scored an extra 2.
Maybe if Rashford wasn't wasting so many shots, Lingard could have.
Okay, be quiet.
Okay, let's just keep them both on for now. We can do another second pass and see who to delete. De Gea, Lukaku, Mata's out.
Mata's out.
2 years ago, he would have been here. Hazard, Willian, Courtois, Conte. I think that's all legit. Maybe Willian, but we can keep him for now.
Yeah, we'll keep him for now.
Ozil, Aubameyang, Mkhitaryan. I think Mkhitaryan's out.
Okay.
I think Lacazette's out too.
Are you sure?
Okay, not Lacazette. Hector Bellerin.
Yeah, you can take Hector Bellerin out. Yeah.
Kane, Son, Lloris.
Get Ali out of there.
And then Ali. Yeah, Ali's out. Mane, Salah, Firmino. They're all on.
Yeah, for sure.
Mahrez, Vardy. I think they're both on.
Yeah.
And then Shaqiri. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 25 players right now.
Okay.
So you want to start reading through them again?
Yes.
Aguero, De Bruyne, Ederson, Pogba, Sanchez, Lingard, Rashford, De Gea, Lukaku, Hazard, Willian, Courtois, Conte, Ozil, Aubameyang, Lacazette, Kane, Son, Lloris, Mane, Salah, Firmino, Mahrez, Vardy, Shaqiri. I think Aubameyang and Lacazette go out, and I think Shaqiri goes out. Because
Shaqiri goes out?
Yeah, because Arsenal only plays 6th, and Stoke plays 19th.
Okay, that's fine.
And Shaqiri's going to Liverpool now, too, so... So, now we got Ozil just left for Arsenal. Kane, Son, Lloris. I think Lloris goes out.
Wait, what?
I think
Kane's out?
Lloris is out.
Okay.
Aguero, De Bruyne, Ederson, Pogba, Sanchez, Lingard, Rashford, De Gea, Lukaku, Hazard, Willian, Courtois, Conte, Ozil, Kane, Son, Mane, Salah, Firmino, Mahrez, Vardy.
Okay, wait. What are we doing now? I'm so confused. What is this list for again?
It's to see if Mahrez is top 15.
Oh, no, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Okay, keep going. Keep going.
Okay. So now we have... You have a lot of noise from your end.
Sorry.
It's all good. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 players.
Okay.
And once again, the players are Aguero, De Bruyne, Ederson, Pogba, Sanchez, Lingard, Rashford, De Gea, Lukaku, Hazard, Willian, Courtois, Conte, Ozil, Kane, Son, Mane, Salah, Firmino, Mahrez, Vardy.
Okay. Lingard, Son, and Mahrez all get out.
I say Lingard and Rashford go out. Because I think Son is like a borderline, so we have to keep him on for now.
Okay, well, Lingard, Rashford, and Mahrez are out.
I think Vardy comes out before Mahrez. Vardy is nothing.
Nah.
Vardy does not get his production without Mahrez.
Fine. Lingard, Rashford, and Vardy are out.
Okay, now we're down to 18.
Mm-hmm.
And just looking at this list, I'm thinking maybe we can start putting people definitely in the top 15 list. I don't think Aguero's definitely there.
It's debatable, but keep going. We'll skip Aguero for now.
I'll say De Bruyne is definitely there.
Yes.
I don't think Ederson is definitely there. I think Pogba's definitely there.
Okay, Pogba, yeah.
I actually don't think Sanchez is definitely there because he hasn't.
Sanchez is there. Sanchez is there.
He's played trash for Man United.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, he has.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, he has.
No, he hasn't.
He's not been good for Man United.
That's not true.
Let me get the stats. Dude, in 12 games, he's had 2 goals and 3 assists. That's awful.
In what?
12 games.
Yeah, because he had to transfer teams.
Yeah, so he hasn't played well.
No, that's not it.
Well, we can argue about that later because we both don't agree he still stays on the maybe list.
Okay, fine.
I think De Gea and Lukaku are definitely on.
Mm-hmm.
I think Hazard's definitely on.
Okay.
I don't think Willian's definitely on.
Fine.
I guess Courtois. Yeah.
Yes, Courtois is there.
Yeah. He got the Golden Glove or whatever, so I think Conte's definitely there. I think Ozil's definitely there. And Kane. Even though I hate to say it. I think Mane and Salah are definitely there, but not Firmino.
Firmino's in there.
No, because Firmino really benefits a bunch off of other good players being there, but while Mane did it all by himself at like Southampton or Stoke City, wherever it was, and Salah
but
did
it. But the trio is not as good as they are without Firmino.
But Firmino is nothing without the trio. So
but the trio is nothing without Firmino.
They're not nothing.
It goes both ways.
They're not nothing. They're less, but they can replace Firmino. But they can't.
But when they replace Firmino, they're not as good.
But they take much bigger hits without Mane or Salah.
But
the only chance they had a fighting chance.
No. Just because those two are out or in doesn't mean that Firmino can't be in there as well.
No, I'm just saying he's not a definite in.
I think Firmino's top 15, Addy.
I don't think it's definitely in because the only player that was constantly attacking for them in the Champions League final when Salah went out was Mane. Mane single-handedly kept him in the game. Anyway, after that is Mahrez, and I don't think he's definitely in.
Who?
Mane. I mean Mahrez. Mahrez isn't definitely in. So right now we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 players that are definitely in. So we have 4 left to go. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the maybe list. So we got to cut 3. The list is Aguero, Ederson, Sanchez, Willian, Son, Firmino, Mahrez. I know which 3 I would cut.
I know which 3 I would put in. You go first.
Wait, we can put in 4 people.
Wait, what?
We can put in 4 people to the team for the top 15.
Say the names again.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, we just have to cut 3 people off the list, and then that's our top 15. The names are Aguero, Ederson, Sanchez, Willian, Son, Firmino, Mahrez. I have my 3 that I would cut.
Go ahead.
Ederson. And then... Oh, Jesus. This is hard. Sanchez. And then... Willian. What about you?
Ederson.
Okay. So Ederson's definitely out. Because we both agreed on him. Okay.
Son.
Okay.
He's great, but just not quite top 15. Just not quite 15. And Mahrez.
Okay, so we both put Aguero. We both didn't cut Aguero, so I guess he's in. You know, you get the logic. And
gotcha.
We both didn't cut Firmino, so he's also in. So now we have to select 2 players out of Sanchez, Willian, Son, and Mahrez. And we both cut different players. I don't think Willian's on par with these 4 players. This last season has
Willian's good, dude.
He's really good, but I think Son has had the greater season, and Mahrez just maybe not had as great a season because of the loss of Conte, but he's still top 15. And then Sanchez, like you said, struggled because of team change halfway in between the season. I still don't think he's top 15, but of these 4 players, I think Williams the lowest on the totem pole.
I think Mahrez is the smallest out of all of them.
Well, now got to make a decision here. How are we going to make this decision?
Rock, paper, scissors. Okay, no. But there's
here at First Disputed, we only use facts. We're going to go quiet on me like that.
You think if you said that Mahrez is going to
Man City.
No, not Man City. You think if Man City had the choice between Riyad Mahrez and Willian, who do you think they would take?
Well, they've been trying to get Mahrez for like 2-3 years.
I'm asking, after this season, do you think they would rather have Willian or Mahrez?
Wait, I'm just trying to do some math real quick. So Mahrez played 3,000 minutes almost in the Premier League, so he has like a lot more like endurance and like just not as injury prone as Willian. And Mahrez had created 22 goals, so 12 goals and 10 assists. Willian, on the other hand, played 2,000 minutes and scored 6 times with 7 assists, so 13. So, 13 divided by 2 times 3. So, in a way, Willian created 19.5 goals. Mahrez created 22 goals. Mahrez had an average rating of 7.25, and Willian had an average rating of 7. So, that's just what I think.
There's more to the Premier League than stats. Because if you go back, people try to argue Isaiah Thomas was better than Kyrie Irving. Who's better, Addy? Isaiah Thomas had a better year, sure. But who was the better?
This wasn't even Mahrez's best year.
It wasn't, but that's what my point is that you can't just sure that he had a better individual season, but who was the better player?
But we're going off of last year's stats, so
we're going off last year's season, not last year's stats.
Well, last year's stats is directly correlated to last year's season.
That is not true at all.
That's so true. That's logically true. Stop being stupid. Last year's stats are created from last year's season.
They're created, sure, but that doesn't tell the whole story.
Okay, then what am I missing?
Somebody's worth to a team is more than just their stats.
Oh, if we're going worth to a team, Mahrez is the most worth. Without Mahrez, Leicester is trash because they lose their real goal.
Trash with or without him.
Without him.
No, they are trash regardless of Mahrez is on it or not.
Dude, they're still top 10 and everyone has poached their talent. They're definitely not trash. They placed first a couple years ago with a bunch of nobodies, and then people started poaching their talent.
Right. But what I'm saying is, sure, that might be true, but with or without Mahrez, they are still trash.
They're not trash. I don't think they're trash. No, they're not. Why are they trash?
Addy, just keep going with this list. We got to cut it down.
Leicester is not trash. You're being stupid.
Yes, they are trash.
They're not
trash.
No, they're not.
They already peaked. It's over.
I mean, yeah, just because you peaked doesn't mean you're trash.
Yeah, they're trash now.
No, they're not.
They fired the coach. They fired the coach that they had that won the title.
Yeah.
What's his name? Conte's gone.
Yeah, Conte was poached away by Chelsea.
Just think about it.
They're not trash. Well, yeah, they won't be as successful as before, but that doesn't mean they're trash. They're still top half of the table. And 7 of the teams above them spend crazy amounts of money, which Leicester just straight up doesn't. City, United, Tottenham, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, Everton.
Hold on 1 second. Let me just verify this.
What?
Just keep talking.
Now let me look up something which I think that you're looking up. Yeah, I was right anyway, so. What were you looking up?
Hold on.
Dude, I hate teases. I'm holding on.
Okay. Can I ask you a question?
Okay.
Are the Clippers trash?
Right now? Let me see who's on the Clippers. I have to look up this stuff now. Clippers players. Gortat, Hers, Hero, Marjanovic, Luis. Yeah.
So, what was that?
Yeah.
They're trash.
Yeah.
But Addy, they were top 15.
Okay.
Okay. So your exact point was Leicester's not trash because relative to the Premier League, they're top. They're in the top. What'd you say? They're in the top half. So using your same logic, it's the same thing.
No, let me pull up the stats too. Let's see.
The stats of what?
Where the Clippers were 42 and 40. 46. So Clippers were bottom half there. No, Clippers are not top 50%.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
How?
They're right below the line.
How was 15?
No, how is because there were 9 teams above them in the Western Conference. And there are 8 teams above them in the Eastern Conference by wins. So therefore, there are 9 and 8. There are 17 teams above them. And since there's 32 teams, that means they're the bottom 15. Doesn't matter. They're still not top 50%. And also the Clippers Leicester analogy is not as accurate because the Clippers have lost all of their good people, while Leicester still have 2/3 of their good players. Well, 2/3. Harry Maguire has really rapidly became this really good player that now Man United wants, but they still have Vardy and Mahrez, while the Clippers have lost Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre Jordan. What?
Are the Pistons trash?
Let me look up Pistons players.
And by Pistons, I'm not referring to the Pistons of last year. I'm referring to their power rankings.
What? Power rankings are so subjective. You can't go up power rankings.
What do you mean?
They're so subjective.
You have to go by power rankings. Otherwise, it all falls apart because the Pistons have signings.
No, okay. We can look at their signings and see how good they are. See, their best... Oh my... This team is not that good, dude.
The Pistons?
Oh my god. I thought they were better than this. Holy crap. They're actually not that good.
Yeah. But the power ranking says they're in the top half now.
Well, no. Because people suck Blake Griffin's dick.
No.
He's not a good basketball player. People need to...
What?
Just because he hit his head on the backboard during an Oklahoma game does not mean he's a good basketball player.
Wait, you said people what?
No, you heard me the first time. I'm not repeating it. People ride Blake Griffin like he's, I don't know, like a fucking horse in the Midwest Plains. I don't fucking know. But Blake Griffin is not that good. Andre Drummond is the best player on that team. And after that...
You don't think Blake Griffin's that good?
No, I don't. I think... Well, the All-Stars he've gotten, the most of them are probably earned. But I don't think... I wouldn't get Blake Griffin on my team. If I had the cap space, I would not sign him.
Really?
Yeah, really. Jesus, he hasn't
You really don't like him that much.
Jesus, he hasn't made an All-Star team since 2014.
Doesn't mean he's not good. I mean, he's had to go through a bit of injuries, but I mean, he's still a good player.
Suck.
Okay, is Dwight a bad player then?
Dwight Howard?
Yeah.
Well, he's very one-dimensional. I would sign him because he's one of the best defensive players in the league.
But Blake Griffin is just overrated completely, is what you're saying.
I think Blake is overrated, honestly, I do.
Okay.
How many shots is like? How many shots do you expect to like take to like average like? Like I'll look at Blake's stats and I'm surprised he does this well. I didn't think he was this good, but how many shots do you think it takes to get like 20 points a game?
I don't know, 16, 17?
Yeah, Blake is right there, 15, 16.
Exactly.
Still not buying it. Blake trash. Holy crap, you can't jump shoot for shit.
Yeah. Okay, he's never had a shot. I don't think anybody's claimed that he's had a shot in his life. No.
Blake's not that good.
Okay. Who's better, Blake or DeAndre?
Oh, Blake. Well, depends on the team I have. If I'm a title contending team with the lack of post presence, I'm taking DeAndre. If I'm a team that's either either if I'm deciding on tanking or if I'm trying to squeeze in on that like 8 seed, I'm taking Blake. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I think it depends on what you need. Like if you're a title contending team, I don't think you need Blake. I think you need DeAndre.
Why do you believe that?
I'm going off of the Cavs of last year who didn't have a post presence, who would rather have DeAndre than Blake Griffin, even though arguably Blake Griffin is a better overall player.
Okay. Let's move on to the different topic. Fine. Fine. Let's just say Riyad Mahrez is top 15. I just want to get to a different topic.
Okay, I was about to go team by team that made the playoffs that year and this past year and see if they wanted Griffin or DeAndre Jordan, but never mind. There goes all my research. Jesus, we really went on that for a while. Oh my God, it's been 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I think I pissed you off a little bit.
My God, Addy.
How did I piss you off?
Just shut up, Addy.
What did I do? Next topic.
Let's talk about Carmelo.
No, why are you so sad? Why are you so mad?
This is a conversation we have off air, okay? We gotta keep it pushing.
Why you have to be so mad? No, just tell me.
Let's keep it moving. We have to talk about Carmelo now.
Oh my God. Fine, Dad.
Alright, I want your initial reaction to this.
Why?
Let's first talk about how Carmelo had a buyout. He got traded to the Hawks and then had a buyout. I want you to start with that.
I'm not surprised by the buyout. I think it's a smart move.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Hawks have the cap space, I'm assuming, since they're a rebuilding team. So I'm assuming, don't quote me on that. Okay. And I don't think Carmelo is a player that I want on the team full of young players. I don't think he's the best example.
Okay.
Carmelo, if you ever hear this, I love you. Please send me a jersey signed.
Oh my God.
But I don't think Carmelo maybe would be a good young example for Trae Young. And the other young, I think the Hawks just signed Vince Carter. So, I mean, It shows, they want, veteran leadership. Maybe not, veteran. Maybe not, hope that a veteran can, spring into, his youth form. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I think it shows that the Hawks are somewhat serious in developing their young players. And I think it's a smart move from them. And I think everyone knew that Melo wouldn't accept it if he was going to have to stay on the Hawks. But
really?
I think so, yeah. Because I think Melo wants to contend, and he wants to start, which I don't think will go well together. I think it's either or for him. Okay. Did he even start this past season?
Yes.
He did?
He refused to come off the bench.
Oh my God, what's wrong with him? No, what's what's actually wrong with him? No, what's actually wrong with him? I'm genuinely wondering. Oh my God, he started what the hell?
Yeah, you're so late.
I mean, to be fair with him, he was kind of effective. Holy shit, he can't shoot the 3. Oh my God, he's so bad. Melo, what happened? Oh my God, Melo made so many All-Star teams. How did he make one in 2016?
Because he was good?
What the fuck? Dude, I don't know anything about the NBA.
Yeah, Adi's clearly deficient in this area. He's going to have to,
Dude, Melo's a Hall of Famer.
What?
Melo's a Hall of Famer.
This is how much he knows about basketball.
No, yes. 10 All-Star teams, dude.
Carmelo is a Hall of Famer. Yes. Nobody has. That's not even a discussion. Yes, he's a Hall of Famer.
I wouldn't want him on my team.
So
that's crazy.
Just because he's been playing poorly as of the season doesn't mean, oh yeah, you can't be a Hall of Famer. No, he's a 10-time All-Star.
Melo, I see you.
Melo is a very good player. He's one of the best offensive players of this generation. Yes.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with that. But I just didn't think he was this
10-time All-Star?
Well, the thing with my NBA knowledge is based on what I see. I don't look at stats ever, which is why I was surprised when Blake Griffin scored that many points and surprised that Melo was this good. Or achievement-wise, Melo was this good. But, from what I've seen, I wasn't impressed with Melo. Since he seemed like a volume shooter. And he seems like he takes a lot of bad shots, definitely from 3, which is not good for him because back in his heyday, he seems to be a mid-range player or that seemed to be more his style. But then as his careers went on, he started launching more and more threes, and that hasn't been really translating. But, Melo, I didn't know he was this good. So, I see you, Melo.
Yeah, Melo is very good at it. And so I was pretty surprised by the buyout. When I saw that he got traded to the Hawks, I immediately called Addy because I thought that he didn't get a buyout at first. Because he got traded for Dennis Schroeder. So Oklahoma's actually pretty nice now.
Yeah.
Now that they got Dennis Schroeder and stuff. But besides that, I was surprised. I was like, dude, he's going to Atlanta. And then you're like, oh, dude, that's crazy. Then I looked back at it and saw that he had that he was expected to have a buyout and become he could choose any team he wants to. Then I called back and I was like, nope, he is not going to be a Hawk. He's going to have a buyout and choose any team he wants. And then after he could choose any team he wants, I was like, okay, he's either going to the Lakers because the Lakers were basically signing everybody, or
not signing everybody.
What?
They were trying to sign a lot of people to the Lakers.
Yeah. Or they were. I knew Carmelo was going to the Rockets. Then Adrian came out Woj. He was like, oh yeah, he has links to Rockets. I knew from then he was basically going to sign with the Rockets.
Once I heard in the beginning that Melo's looking for a new team, I'm like, okay, Rockets.
Yeah.
It
makes sense now because he played with the coach before.
Mike D'Antoni.
D'Antoni, I'm sure he can find somehow to get at least offensive productivity out of Carmelo.
Something we got to think of. D'Antoni loves to live or die by the 3.
Yeah.
Which explains Melo's rapid increase in 3-point attempts once he joined the Knicks. However, Melo's 3-point percentage is not that great.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see if that can actually somewhat translate.
Hence why the Houston Rockets 27 straight 3-pointers in a Game 7 at home. In the Western Conference Finals.
It would have helped to have Chris Paul, but yeah.
When you choke 27 times in a row, Addy.
Yeah, it's because you can't try to get a foul on a 3-point attempt. That's why. James Harden.
He returns to his usual playoff form. Anyways, I think Carmelo, it's going to be interesting to see how he's going to... Hopefully they get it together because that leads us to our next little thing. Clint Capella
today.
Resigned with... Just today, he resigned with the Houston Rockets and I was very surprised that he went back to Houston. I was honestly thinking he was going to go because for a little bit I heard that he wanted a 4-year, $100 million contract from the Houston Rockets and all this stuff. And I was like, well, I don't think they have the cap room for, a contract like that.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about it. I was like, what are they going to do with Capella? So I really thought he was gone. He was going to go sign somewhere else. Clearly,
it just shows that the market isn't ready to invest in Capella.
Yeah.
Definitely when they invested in a player just a lot like him in Dwight Howard years and years ago. And,
you would compare Clint Capella to Dwight Howard?
No, I compared them because back then Howard was a defensive-minded player who people thought they could ride his offensive inefficiencies. So they got him in a big contract. And they later learned that, okay, I can't really teach Dwight offense. So then people have learned to So, okay, people haven't learned to not give stupid contracts. No, but people have learned that it's not that easy to try to change a player the way they play or how productive they are. So Capella, I don't know if this is his first good season, like actually first really good season or anything, but Capella, I think we can all agree, is a defensive-minded player. But, once it got going, like I heard no rumors about Capella. I thought he wasn't getting the contract that he was going to get, that he wanted. And he obviously didn't. Like, he wanted that 4-year, 100 mil, 25 a year, but he got the 5-year, 90 mil, which is, 18 mil a year? So, Jesus, and Capella only scores, 13 points a game. But he is very effective. But
the thing about it is that Dwight was a very good offensive player. Like, he was really good. Like, I think there was a season where he averaged, 23.
Yeah, but, the offense was built around him.
Right. And it was working in Orlando because he was averaging, 23 on, 60 field. And
in Orlando, he also had Jameer Nelson. He had Rashard Lewis and Hedo Turkoglu. And, who was and Michael Petrus. So, all really good three-point shooting players, so.
But that's okay. That doesn't matter because he was still scoring and he was still a defensive beast and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, and also he had a coach there in Jeff Van Gundy that was willing to put up with his shit and his drama, while other coaches just weren't willing to do that.
I don't think the contract with Dwight Howard was the problem. I think that's when he tried to go beyond Magic and tried to go to the Lakers, and then ultimately Kobe had problems and then feuding, and then he went to Houston and all this stuff. I feel like if he stayed in Orlando, his career would have been much better because the coach would have known him. He would have known how to build around him. He would have known how to get the most out of him, even if Orlando's kind of slightly dysfunctional organization. They were able to get to the NBA Finals, so if that says anything.
Yeah.
But I think it was just mostly just Dwight Howard's inability to I don't know, his will to win and how much he was dedicated to the game, and then since that happened and all the drama, it just kind of went downhill from there. I don't think it was anything to do with his actual potential or play at the time. I think it was the lack, he couldn't keep up that much at the same time. And when you look at him, it's kind of hard to understand because he's just such a physical beast. If you just look at him, he's massive. But I think it's just mostly the fact that he couldn't handle, he severely underperformed because of how he let drama and all this other stuff get in the way of, playing basketball. That's really it. And even then, I think Dwight Howard will still be a Hall of Famer.
Oh, yeah. But I think it's just, if you play for the Lakers, every mistake is just magnified.
Yeah.
Unless you're a player like Kobe.
Yeah.
And when he's at Orlando, he can make mistakes, and people will still be like, "Oh, we love you, Dwight," and he can, rebound, which a player should naturally be allowed to rebound, right? So not rebound as rebound joke, but rebound as in learn from his mistakes and try to become a better player in person. But in LA, definitely when he's not the number one option, the number one player with Kobe there, it just didn't work out. And he didn't have an awful season. He had 17 points. He had 12 rebounds. That's not awful. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
But he did average 4 fouls a game. That was a major problem they had with him.
Yeah.
But, Dwight, yeah.
I like Clint re-signing because that game's Houston has some relevancy. They still have, they don't have Ariza, but they still have Clint Capella, and now they have
they still have Eric Gordon?
Carmelo. What?
They still have Eric Gordon, right?
Who?
The Rockets?
Yes, they do, yes.
Did they have Ryan Anderson?
Maybe.
Yep, they have both of them. So
Houston is in a very good spot. They can still contend for a title with the State Warriors and stuff. So I think, all in all, I think this was a great move for basketball.
I just think that's a funny way to word it.
Okay, shut up, Addy. Let's move on to the next one, Addy.
I feel like this for a good 5 minutes, this podcast was very, very tense.
Shut up, Addy.
I don't know why it was. I'm genuinely curious to why it was that tense. I don't know Addy, why.
Can we move on to the next subject, Please.
This is why girls hate me, because I keep asking questions and I won't like just take take hints. I just keep asking the same damn question until I get my answer that I want. So why was it so tense?
Okay, so are you gonna move on so we can move on with this podcast, Addy?
Oh my God.
You will get your answer later. Okay.
I'm gonna get ripped a new one.
Oh my God. All right, go ahead. What's the next one?
Oh shit! I gotta pull up my phone. While I'm pulling this up, yesterday, and I talked to Moose today about it, we heard that Jade Dush went missing. So hopefully she's okay. And
yeah, I hope she's okay.
Yeah. So if you guys, see anything or hear anything, let the authorities know.
Report it.
Yeah, we hope Jade's okay. She's a pretty cool person. And, it doesn't matter if she's cool or not. We just want her to be okay. Lakers signed Michael Beasley.
Oh, yeah.
I like the deal. I like Beasley. I really do. I think I like players like... I have, a soft spot. It's a soft spot for players who don't reach their potential, but then occasionally do,
Okay.
Like Michael Beasley. Or, players that were really good in college that just didn't do it as well in the NBA.
The Lakers, I don't know what happened. They went from this, they got LeBron. Everybody thought, Paul George, why they're coming. Now they have JaVale, Rondo, Beasley.
They're making the meme team. Rondo, Stevenson.
Oh my gosh.
The meme team.
Yeah, it's literally the meme team. And I feel like it's just what are you doing, Magic? Hopefully this all falls into place, but
I think that's what they're trying to do, and trying to get Kawhi next year.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these deals are basically 1 year.
Yeah.
So
the Raptors are stupid for thinking that they should trade their franchise player.
Yeah, we got to talk about
that. Who literally might leave the next season.
And not even a franchise player, a player who has repeatedly supported the Raptors and the organization.
Yeah.
And everything that they've done. Yep. He's given everything to that city, and just going behind his back is it's disgusting. But it's basketball, but it sucks.
Exactly. It's so stupid.
Masai Ujiri, if you're listening to this, which I know you are, you're an idiot. Just give me the role of GM. I'll turn that team right around.
Yeah, we played 2K before. We know what we're doing.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
You gotta turn the sliders up. Anyway. So, yeah, Michael Beasley going to the Lakers. More memes.
Yeah.
Ozil retires from Germany.
I'm going to let you start with this one, Addy.
Fuck racism. I have a lot of opinions about Germany, which aren't good, I'll admit, because of racism and Islamophobia.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to choose my words carefully.
Gotcha.
Also, Germany just has, the German Soccer Federation just has a weird bias within them where, it's either they're really biased towards East German or West German players, so they still they still have that divide in them as a team. So they hated Michael Ballack, who was arguably top 3 midfielder of all time for them. They hated Lucas Podolski, who was a great striker who they just didn't give a chance. They hated Ozil, who's their best midfield right now. Even with Cruz with that miraculous goal, Ozil is what makes that team click, in my opinion. When he plays great, the team plays great. When he doesn't play great, the team doesn't play great. It's disgusting. And then the way that they didn't even support, it was just all around just disgusting. There were a lot of other players you could have pointed at for the loss. Timo Werner. Hummels. Sami Khedira. Jesus.
Yeah, for sure.
Sami Khedira, that name doesn't even sound German.
Yeah.
Why aren't they going at him? And this is all because of a picture that Ozil took with Erdogan, the Turkish president. But the thing is, people don't understand. If a national leader walks up to you and asks you to take a picture,
you
cannot say no. I don't care if it's Kim Jong-un. like, if you say no, they're like, I genuinely think there's a reason to fear for your family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's just that kind of guy. It was the same with Salah. Salah went and they went to Chechnya, which is a region in southern Russia, which is actually, I think, majority Muslim. So, and it's like a separatist region, so they're trying to separate from Russia. And then the leader of the Chechen Republic, quote unquote Republic, shook hands with Salah and took a picture, and it was for the clout. But it was for the clout to like show that he's a legit leader. But this guy has like war crimes and human wars against crimes against humanity and all that kind of horrible stuff. So everyone's like, Salah, how could you do this? Salah doesn't have a choice.
Yeah.
If they're training and this guy comes in and is like, hey, I'm taking a picture with Salah. Salah can't run away.
Yeah.
It's not something like that. And then Salah was so disturbed by the impact that it had, he just didn't go to any other like media things during the World Cup. Which is horrible. And like arguably Gundogan's picture, like when he said my president, that's a caption with Erdogan was worse than Ozil's. Yeah. So I don't understand why people are like, I don't know why people hate Ozil so much.
They needed a scapegoat and they put it on him.
He legit, just that simple. For once, this is like the example of he did nothing wrong.
Yeah, of course he didn't.
Except for not play for a German club team.
Except he has you forgot it. He has Turkish ties. That's it. He has a Turkish background. He's not pure German like they like them, and so when something goes wrong, he's a Turkish immigrant, and when they win the World Cup, he's German.
And when they struggle, he's an immigrant, and we've heard this with countless other teams and countless other players, namely the French team and the dispute Trevor Noah of the Daily Show had with the French ambassador of how when the French team wins, it's a team full of French citizens, but once one of them gets arrested for something, or they lose a game, or they flame out of the World Cup, they're all African immigrants, similar to how
Benzema.
But yes, Benzema is like, in the headline said like when he's scoring, like when he scored that hat trick, is like French star scores hat trick at the beginning of the World Cup, and then when he's when he had the Valbuena scandal, they always said like a French star of African descent.
Yep.
Or a Muslim French star. It's like, Jesus Christ, guys.
Mm-hmm.
And then it even goes farther than that. This is all because of hidden biases and hidden, not agendas, but just hidden trash and filth in those European societies. And we're not bashing them. We don't. The U.S. is no better. No country is better than others in a way, but I'm not going to say we because I don't want to put words in your mouth, Miss, but I still have the right to call out things when I think they're wrong.
Yeah.
And the way they handled that Ozil situation was horrible. It was completely wrong. The way the French responded to Trevor Noah's jokes, comedy, might I remind you, was wrong. And, the way the French responded just showed that, there was some truth to it. And they were genuinely hurt that someone noticed it. And the fact that no one really supported Ozil really bothered me. Other than, personal fans and, Arsenal fans. It really bothered me that no one from Germany really supported Ozil.
That's how they are.
And even...
They're stubborn people.
Yeah.
Oh, that's racist.
Yeah, it is. And it's even, this is why I don't want a vacation in... this is genuinely why I don't want a vacation in Europe.
Yeah.
Other than, England, and England's not even that great.
Mm-hmm.
But, Jesus Christ, man. If you think the U.S. is a shit show, go to Europe.
Yeah.
They're just hiding it with the EU.
Mm-hmm.
But, Ozil.
I think everybody has respect for speaking up.
Good morning in German. Ozil, what's up? Ozil was even born in Germany. Jesus, come on.
Yeah.
What do they do?
It doesn't make sense. That's the thing about it. That's why everyone has respect for him. It's like,
The only thing wrong with Ozil is his eyes.
You actually did nothing wrong, and you're getting punished for it. And that's just how it is.
Oh my, Ozil. I feel bad for him.
Yeah. It's a shame, really.
Yeah.
All right.
And then the leader of the German Football Association started bashing him. That dude can go die. I don't care. If you're a racist, I don't care about you. Look at this dude. This dude looks racist. Look up who? Reinhard Grindel. Grindel. He looks like a racist. And the fact that he was in the legislature even shows, oh my god. Islamophobia, people can go to vast extremes when they're driven by fear. And
hatred really does something to your brain.
When people can control the machine that creates fear, that's a scary thing. And that's what we're seeing all around the world with Trump here, with the Brexit coalition in the UK, with the Islamophobia in Germany, with the Islamophobia in France. There's countless other examples. What was the other one? I forgot. The Islamophobia in Hungary, Greece. When you can control fear, that's a scary proposition. Scary situation. Yeah. Anyway, enough about politics. Let me pull up a picture. I was reading Twitter. Let's see. That's not something. Kevin Love, $120 million extension.
Yeah, I'm happy for him.
I'm happy for him, but I'm confused by the move.
It's because I don't
think they want to tank. Yeah, I don't think they want to tank.
Yeah, I don't think they want to tank. I think they want to keep. And unless they were going to give him money, he wasn't going to stay. I'm just happy at least that if he's staying in Cleveland, he's getting paid a lot.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I don't think he's going. I think they'll be a borderline playoff team.
I don't even think they make the playoffs. The East is getting better, dude.
Let me look up NBA standings just so I can look at the teams in the East. Let's look.
And it's not even. And even if you want to say, "Oh, it's not getting that much better," it's just the fact that the amount of dysfunctional.
What did you say? No. The amount of dysfunction that was hella sus. What are you saying? What are you looking at over there?
The amount of dysfunction that there is in the Cavalier life.
The amount of dicks in the Cavalier locker room is really surprising.
Please, I hate you.
What are you thinking about it? Shame on you. You have sinned, moustapha.diawara. You have sinned. Up.
The dysfunction that's happening is just absolutely terrible. It's actually terrible.
Is it actually dysfunction, though?
What?
Is it dysfunction? I don't think it's dysfunction.
I think it's dysfunction. I think Dan Gilbert is a terrible owner.
Oh, I think he's a terrible owner, yeah.
Even when he was trying to be good, when you remember the letter that he wrote to LeBron about how, basically, do you remember that?
Yeah, that was just,
in the letter, him getting on his knees. Win. In that letter, he said, "Yeah, we're gonna win a title before you, LeBron." In the 4 years that LeBron was gone, the Cavaliers were consistently the worst team in basketball.
Well, no.
Let me talk. No. The 76ers, who were they let everybody know that they were tanking on purpose so that they could be good later. They weren't even as bad as them. The Cavaliers trying to be good weren't even as good as the 76ers trying to be bad. They drafted number 1 in the NBA draft 3 times out of 4 years, Addy. They had the number 1 draft. They had the number 1 pick in the NBA draft 3 different times in 4 years.
And only one of them was a good pick.
Only one of them was a good pick. They were that bad, Addy. They were that bad.
I'm not arguing the fact that they were bad.
And I know what you're gonna say. Okay, but they weren't as bad as that team that they had before because they have Kevin Love. Yes, but what I'm trying to tell you is that the amount of dysfunction and amount of utter garbage that there is in that team is just gonna it seeps through. It's gonna be and especially with Tyronn Lue. Do you their tactics before was give LeBron the ball and then watch. That was it. Literally let LeBron do what he needs to do for the team. Now they have no LeBron. Now they don't have a point. Who's their point guard? Okay, they have Colin Sexton.
Yeah, Colin Sexton.
But I mean, he's a rookie, is what I'm saying.
I mean,
so I mean, with the dysfunction, with them heavily relying on a rookie for their primary ball handler and relying on a good all-star player in Kevin Love, but not that good. And I think that's really gonna like pay off, and it's gonna be like, I just don't see them making the playoffs. If they do, it's barely like I'm talking. It takes them to the 82nd game to figure out if they're going to be playing in the playoffs. That's how bad I think they're going to be.
I think they're making the playoffs. I'm a Cavs fan since I lived in Ohio, and yes, to respond to the Dan Gilbert stuff. Dan Gilbert knew they weren't going to win a championship. He knew they were going to be trash, but from a PR perspective, the fans hated LeBron at that time when he made the decision, so he capitalized.
Hello?
Been here. Oh, I think I got disconnected. God damn it. That's so annoying. I was saying I had a good flow going. I got to restart. Anyway, so what was I saying? I think the Cavs will make the playoffs, and I'll get to that later. But the reason why I think Dan Gilbert said that was he knew they were going to be bad. He knows they weren't going to win a championship before LeBron. But it was a PR move because the fans already hated LeBron because of the decision. So he sided with the fans to say, fuck you, LeBron. We don't need you. We're our own team. We're Cleveland. You know, we're not defined by one player. Our whole franchise's history is not defined by you. We're our own team. And sure, it must hurt them to it obviously hurt them to struggle because they welcomed LeBron back with open arms. But they're not going to just say, oh, LeBron, we're going to miss you so much in the way LeBron left. That was the only way they could respond to the way LeBron left. Because the way LeBron left was low-key kind of disrespectful, just making this giant show about it. I just didn't like it. But
you didn't like it, but think about what Dan Gilbert did. For 9 consecutive years, failed to surround LeBron with any talent whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm not saying Dan Gilbert's a good owner. I think he's a horrible owner. But, I'm not surprised by Dan Gilbert's reaction to LeBron's whole fiasco of the decision. But I don't think the Cavs are a horrible team. They got Kevin Love, all-star. They got Colin Sexton, decent point guard. They have some good offensive talent on this team, dude. They really do.
Let's just watch it. No. Let's just watch and see what happens.
I'm low-key tempted to make a bet with you, but I don't want to because I'm not confident in this team.
All right. Do you have any other topics that you would like to discuss, Addy?
Man United have contacted the agent of Ante Rebic and are ready to bid $44 million for him.
Yeah, I think that would be a good pickup for him.
Yeah, that's a perfect.
He's a solid, strong wing.
You want to go?
Oh, I already said what I needed to say. He's just a strong winger.
Yeah, he's the stereotypical Mourinho winger. So
yeah,
and apparently Perisic has already said no to United. So
okay. Cool.
United have joined the race for Barcelona defender Yerry Mina, the guy who scored a bunch for Colombia.
Yeah.
So there's that. So I guess they're trying to get Harry Maguire from Leicester. Looks like they're trying to get Mina here, and they're trying to get Sandro too. So we'll see which ones they get. Wait.
Okay.
Wait, did you really just Snapchat me right now?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. Gelson Martins joins Atletico Madrid. He's a good young player.
Yeah.
Real Madrid expresses interest in PSG Cavani. KD and CJ McCollum.
Yeah.
I think everyone knows what we think about that.
Yeah, KD's a little bitch.
What was that? I couldn't hear you. I think you cut out right when you said it.
He's a bitch.
Okay.
He's just. I just hate Kevin Durant. Everything about him. Now
I just don't like how he clowned CJ on his own podcast.
Yeah.
Like that's so disrespectful. Yeah. But I'm not surprised it's KD.
To be fair, I feel like if CJ McCollum had a problem, he should have just said what he had a problem right there in his face.
But I don't think CJ McCollum is like a confrontational kind of guy.
Yeah, and that's where people are giving him crap, like, "Oh, you're just all talk on the internet, like you're hiding behind a keyboard." But I don't think of that when I think about CJ McCollum. I just think like it would have been like a really weird thing to bring up on a podcast to like just start an argument right there because you already like you invited him, and then you're just gonna argue with him. Like you see what I mean? Like it's gonna be like a weird tension for no reason. So I feel like I understand why he talked about it later.
But as the host, you're supposed to respect the guest, and you just kind of just let it go. But I guarantee you, if it was Damian Lillard, they're fighting right there.
Yeah,
Lillard's a G. McCollum's
Kevin Durant. He's just so sensitive, and then he went on to respond to like 17-year-old kids on the internet.
Durant's sensitive because he knows it's the truth.
Yeah,
that's why he's sensitive. He knows it's true, and and he's bothered by the fact that his rings aren't validated and his success isn't validated, all because of this one move.
Yeah, and I agree wholeheartedly. Like that's really it. Kevin Durant, he's just upset. He's sensitive to everything because he understands that he's self-conscious about his resume and how people perceive him. Like people say that about LeBron, but KD takes that to another level, where he even goes out of his way to make burner accounts to argue with children. Like, it's absolutely insane.
And Alphonso Davies is signed by Munich, the biggest signing ever for the MLS.
Oh, yeah, I heard about like 22 million.
22. Yeah, I thought it was 17, but I think you're right, actually.
Yeah.
He's a good talent, a good young, fast really player. So.
Yeah.
Good for him. Yeah, 22 million, and good for the MLS. Let's see what else I got. Let's see. There's some NFL news, but I don't think we want to talk about that. It's just boring stuff.
Yeah.
Apparently, Man United turned down Neymar, Mbappe, and someone else. Mourinho didn't want to make offers for them for some reason. I don't know why. And last thing is Jimmy Garoppolo. So, you want to start that one off?
All I have to say on that is, Jimmy, you messed up, and you even admitted it. It was a learning again.
Why does it bother you that Jimmy did what he did?
I just think that it
seems like you're actually hurt by Jimmy's decision.
I'm not hurt.
Not disappointed. You're actually hurt that Jimmy did this.
I am not hurt. I just think that there was a better way of doing it.
And what was the better way of doing it? Missionary? I'm smiling ear to ear right now.
All right, I think that's going to conclude our podcast for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you actually listen, I think you guys are absolutely great. I think Addy would be extremely grateful that you guys listened.
Wait, no, you cut out when you said the Addy part. You actually did.
Oh, I think Addy would be very grateful that you guys listened this far to this podcast. And I don't know when our next podcast is going to come out, but I can guarantee you that you're good. Like the quality on my end is going to be a lot better. And with that being said, is there anything you would like to add to that, Addy?
No, guys, thanks for listening. Just if you enjoyed what you heard, just hit the like button, subscribe button, leave us some comments down below what you think.
Hit that like button too.
Yeah, it's been fun. Even though I pissed off Moose more than I usually do.
Yeah, just a little.
Just a little.
All right, and thank you for tuning in, guys, and you'll catch us next time.